is it? I think we're live. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Or just tell me in chat. That's working. It's working. All right. Oh, yeah. Still figuring this whole thing out here. All right. Sorry this is so late. I have 2 toddlers who are just fighting me so hard. And they're winning real easily. Just beating me up. I am hoping that my 2-year-old is sleeping. That's what I've been doing the last hour, is trying to get her to fall asleep. But she is very persistent and just hard to get to sleep. So, this was meant to happen like at 10 o'clock. Hour and a half later, no big deal. Anyway, welcome back to ADHD Fishing. If I sound quiet to you, just turn up your speakers. Because, you know, they sleeping. At least I'm not whispering. Thank you everybody for coming in this late. There's 10 of you guys in here now. Robot Scott, William Davilar, what's up? William, sexy name. Got Dramhound, what's up, dude? Yeah, if they fall asleep on your chest when they're really little, and then when they get a little bit bigger, they're hard. I love them so much. They're the best, but they're hard. Trev Wilson's up in here. David Infinity Numbers is in here. Alice Strom is up on her. Jason Coates, what's going on, Jason Coates? Oh, Bourbon Junkies popped in, told me to have a good stream. I will try. It's not up to me. It's not up to me. It's up to toddlers whether or not whiskey streaming is going to go well tonight. Let's hope that it does. Hey, Scary Peeper's in the chat. Hey, Scary Peeper. First of all, I guess, or second of all, third of all, whatever of all, I want to say thank you to everybody for popping in this late. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed lately. I've seen a pretty big jump in subscribers. I don't have a ton, but every day I'm getting more and more. It's pretty awesome. I've got last I checked, 683. I think that's pretty good. That's like my BMI. I know that joke's getting old, but the bigger the number, the funnier the joke, right? Oh man. Richie Z's in here. Hey Richie. So what we're doing tonight is I'm going to do a bottled and bond tournament, and we're doing the first round tonight. The way this works is I have 11 or 12 bottled and bond whiskeys, and I'm going to have two rounds, and then the winner of each of those rounds will go on to the finals to face the 3 best bottled and bond whiskeys I have. So, Old Fitzgerald, 13-year, Henry McKenna, 10-year bottled and bond, and E.H. Taylor, small batch, automatically advanced to the finals. And then the winner of the flight I do tonight will also move on to the finals to face them, along with the winner of round 2, which I'll do at a later date. So, yeah, Fighting Cock tattoo coming in soon. He's gonna get that tattoo right on this chest, and I'm gonna love it. That's gonna be hilarious. I should probably live stream that also. Wow, didn't realize how large I looked from this angle on the old camera. It's a bit embarrassing. Yikes. It's okay. It's okay. I'll just look back on this later when I'm like 5 pounds, and I'll be like, look how big I was when I weighed 7,005 pounds. Not sure what's harder to see, your camo pullover or Sean's face in the snow. Sean's face, for sure. It's just so white. It's so white. So anyway, the whiskeys, the bottled and... I gotta move this. I gotta move it. I can't stand looking at that and seeing my... It's bad. The bottled and bonds involved in tonight's flight are Evan Williams, bottled and bond, friggin' disgusting. J.W. Dant, bottled and bond, never had it before. Early times, bottled and bond, a favorite of many. And J.T.S. Brown, bottled and bond, a favorite of many. So, I've got four little glasses here, and they're numbered, and then they're lettered. So I lettered them to let me know what the letter corresponds to one of the whiskeys, and then I randomly numbered them after I mixed them around like I do. So it's blind. It's blind as a bat. So I'll start with number 1. Dramhound up in here telling everyone to mash the like button. I gotta do something while we're here. Dramhound is now blue dabble dee bobble die. A double dee bobble die. That means I just modded up Dramhound. What a guy, that Dramhound. Glass number 1 is light dusty corn. Light dusty corn. Maybe a little nutty. Hard to say. Some berries on there, like a strawberry or blueberry, a raspberry. It's like a breakfast assortment of fruits. I like the smell of this. This is a good smell. Like I always say, let's get this bee dizzy. Dizzy. The nose on this one is good. I do enjoy the nose. If Evan Williams Bottled and Bond wins tonight, I will jump off a cliff and break probably both of my legs. One is a little nutty. It's also a little citrusy, like oranges and nuts. I like this. This is good. Wait a minute. Sawdust. I'm tasting sawdust. Is this Evan Williams Bottled and Bond? It might be. I'm terrified of picking Evan Williams Bottled and Bond as my winner. I'm scared. Oh, man, I'm terrified. Dramhound, first blue wrench. Are you serious? This is your first one? Well, you deserve it, man. You're awesome. You are the best Dramhound I know, by far. Like, by a country mile. That was 1. Here's number 2. Respect the wrench. Now, do I mute everyone at the same time? I don't know. Trev Wilson could probably give you the crash course on what to do. This one does not have a nose. Oh, wait a minute. Get this bozo dizzy. Spin it around. You spin me right round, bourbon, right round, like a bourbon baby, right round, round, round. What is going on? I'll do the old Dixon Deadman hand cover. Is everybody out there still drinking anything? Anybody drinking anything out there? Is it too late? It's pretty late for me. I'm usually not up drinking this late, except for sometimes. This smells younger, like man, there's really not a nose on here. The first one, Glass A had a very pleasant aroma, a very good nose. Glass B is lacking in that department, and it's an important department. It's like accounting, the accounting department. It's lacking in the accounting department. Let's see how it does in sales. Okay. Corn. Not as good of a mouthfeel as the first one. Maybe like it's more of a one note kind of deal. A one note deal. Davilar's drinking Master's Keep and a hot toddy. Sounds tasty. Must have a cold or something. William Davilar got to have a cold. That sucks. Maybe just like hot toddies. I've been stuck in the nursery with a bottle of Blanton's. Not sure why I didn't bring in more options. I mean, when I was stuck in the nursery, I actually never had a nursery, but if I was stuck in a room with a baby, just a little one, it was always just with a bottle of milk from a breast or formula from a can. Never Blanton's, so you're lucky there. I'm wondering if this just needs... These have been sitting for a while, so they should be, smelling like something. Also kind of, it's good, well, I'm getting the same kind of like nutty sawdust note on this one too. Evan Williams is in my head. It's gotta be so stuck in my head. Number 2, you're confusing me. Who does number 2 work for? Who does number 2 work for? That's from a movie. FR small batch. Select here. 4 Roses small batch. Select. I never had it. Heard it's good. Heard that that's a good pour. Never had it though. 17 people up in here. Thank you everybody for coming in so late. I know it's kind of a ridiculous time to watch somebody drink bourbon, but I appreciate everybody who's here. Also, the number 17 is how many patrons I have now. Thank you to all my patrons, if my patrons are watching. Dramhound, a patron now. Thank you, Dramhound. Yeah, I'm going to step up my Patreon game here too pretty quick. I got to put out more Patreon content. Number 3 smells nice. Oh, Dramhound says, respect my authority. Robot Scott got it. Austin Powers. Danger's my middle name. Honestly, baby, it's not mine. Sweet. Also a book written by Austin Danger Powers. Swedish-made penis enlargers and me. It's not mine. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Hello, number 3. I like you. A stronger presence on the palate than numero 2. I'm hoping everybody can hear me okay. I'm not quite sure, but I feel like I'm talking pretty softly, and it's kind of throwing me off. I want to be louder. I either want to be loud or I want to be really quiet. And when I'm really quiet, it brings about a different personality. Like number 3 in a whisper is delicious. But number 3 when I'm talking like this is pretty good. Maybe I'll just stick to a whisper. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I don't know. Hey, Chris. Bazinchia. Chris, that would be a fun name to announce. If you're an announcer. Starting at small forward. Standing 5'8". Chris Bazinchia. This is also a little bit citrusy. Oranges, orange peel, and orange peel. Kind of creamy too. A little bit of a spice, a little pepper spice. Creamy, orange peel, pepper spice. It's all good. It's all good. Man, I just looked at myself in the monitor again and realized that I'm fatter than I remember. So far, my rankings are going, I think, 3, 1, and then 2. But we gotta try number 4, right? Am I right? Let's try number 4. Pretty sure you're whispering sweet bourbon nothings into our ears. What's funny about those videos was we just moved into this new place. And it's like the setup. I love the setup for shooting videos, except for the location of the bedrooms. And it's really quiet in here and really easy to hear me when I'm talking. So the first videos I shot here, I was whispering. And I didn't realize how strange it would sound until I watched it back. I just burped, my bad. And so I had always joked about shooting an ASMR video, and then, okay, I'm not looking. My sticker fell off the bottom, but I'm gonna stick it back without looking. I didn't see it. I did not look. Even my sticker got sick of hearing me talk and was like, I'm out of here. I jumped to its death. Anyway, those videos weren't meant to be ASMR, but it was funny because when I was editing them, I was like, this is pretty much ASMR. And then Hot Buttery Rolls mentioned it, and I was like, I'll just name them ASMR. There might be more on the way. Who knows? You never know. How do I tell them because of the unfreezing process I have lost my inner monologue? That's Austin Powers. Actually, Richie Z, my microphone is not good. It's from Amazon. It's a Like You Care. It's really cheap, but it's like a really cheap microphone that got really good reviews. I watched YouTube videos and they're like, for a cheap friggin' mother friggin' stupid lavalier microphone that's really good, buy this. And I was like, bought it. I bought it for my fishing videos, which was a total failure. So, boom, using it. It's so seductive and I enjoy it. Dramhound says, I'd be fine moderating multiple channels at work, but at home on a laptop, not going to happen with multiple channels at the same time. Yeah, I don't know how you do it with multiple channels. As a matter of fact, I'm a terrible moderator because all I'm doing is chasing around toddlers, listening to lots of live streams in my pocket. So not that effective. Except for I'm a moderator on the Bourbon Blind channel with Kyle and Kyle. And I popped into his live stream one night at a good time. And that one dude, what's his name? That crazy Nas guy was in there talking. And I was like, get out of here. Boom. Booted that son bitch. And it felt good. Felt so good. Ooh, number 4 is the best. Number 4 is immediately the best. It zinged the palate immediately. The mid palate with a ton of flavor. I didn't get to the nose though, but this is delicious. It coats the mouth really well. The finish is still going. I'm trying to think of, hard to get notes from it though. Hard to get the notes. Hey, Thrasher's up in here. Maddie America. What are we drinking? Just got back from dinner having some Clyde Mays. Thrasher is the one who sent me the America bourbon that I uncorked kind of on my last live stream. We're drinking Bottled in Bonds. I've got Evan Williams, Early Times, JTS Brown, and JW Dant. The winner of this flight will move on to the finals to face Olfit's 13-year, Henry McKenna 10-year, and Colonel E.H. Taylor Small Batch for best bottled and bonded in the ADHD Whiskey House. That's what we're drinking. Thrasher, I also was looking up, I went to americabourbon.com. I'm going to do a really fun review of that bourbon because they got buzzwords up in that bitch. Big time buzzwords. It's funny. So look forward to that. I look forward to shooting it. I don't look forward to drinking it, but I look forward to making the video. For show. This is more of a little bit of a floral. I'm getting a lot of citrus on all of these for some reason. But this one's more of like a lime, which is really weird, I understand. A lime? You put the lime in the coconut, you put them both together. $27 people up in here. Hells yeah. Oh, this is good. Whatever this is the winner. It's not even close. Whatever this is going to be moving on to the finals. I already have my order. I'm pretty sure. But maybe I should go through them one more time because there's more whiskey in the glasses, I'd say. Now, what I'll do is maybe I'll just grab one. Don't even know what it is, and I'll just smell it. Smells good. So I think my order, and I'm telling you this because we might have to go back to rewatch it because I'm not that smart and I fail at lots of stuff, was 4, 1, 3, 2. That's the way it worked out. My legs and my stomach are bothering me on the camera. Also, indigestion is kicking it up a notch. Hopefully the microphone's picking up all of that. Weight loss challenge for myself. I will be losing a significant amount of weight. And you will watch. As my channel gets bigger, I will get smaller. As my channel grows, I will shrink. Mark my words. If you're in my live stream and I'm not losing weight through the course of the next few months, if you don't see me shrinking, I would like you to call me out and tell me that I'm fat. Too fat. Too fat to function, they say. And I don't want to be that fat. So, ADHD whiskey diet coming straight at you. Like an arrow of fat loss from my bow. Compound bow. Wifey went to bed, so I'll grab some early times to share with you. Sweet. I don't think that the favorite one I picked is. I think that maybe the first one I drank, I think number 1 might be the Evan Williams. I don't know. Gosh, I hope I don't pick Evan Williams to win. Holy crap, that'd be bad. Because I talked some serious shit on the old Evan Williams. Because it's terrible. I'm really bad at catching up on chat. Alice Strom. Okay, I see your name a lot, but I don't know how to pronounce it or where to go with it. Every time I see Alice Strom, I think Alistair Overeem, who's a gigantic Ultimate Fighting Championship heavyweight, who used to be shredded when he was on steroids, but now is not quite as shredded because he can't take steroids anymore. That's who I picture when Alice Strom is in chat. So, congratulations. You look phenomenal to me, in my imagination. Anthony Ooh, that's another good name to announce. Starting at point guard, Anthony Markiniotis. Starting at point guard from Berkeley University, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall. He is Anthony Markiniotis. He says, "Hi ADHD, awesome show, cheers. Drinking rare breed, amazing value." Hells yeah, it is. I don't have rare breed on my shelf because every time I get them, I drink them. Same thing with Old Grandad 114. Those are 2 bottles I can't keep on my shelf because I just drink them because they're good. And they're not that expensive. They're actually, especially the Old Grandad, but 2 really solid drinkers. I love rare breed. Crisp as a Hingia says, one more time. For science. Oh, wait. I think this must be number 1. This must be the Evan Williams. Wait a minute. Okay, I just screwed up. Because I looked, oh my gosh. You're watching a professional here. So we, number 2. This is number 2. I looked at the letter on the bottom on accident because I'm retarded. I'm not, oh, that's a bad word to use, because I'm not that smart. I don't remember actually what the letters were, so I don't want to think about it too hard. That was dumb. This is number 2. So now that I looked at the letter on the bottom on accident, pure stupidity, I have to go with my original. I can't change my order now because then it would feel like I'm cheating, even though I'm not. It's just that I'm dumb. So my official order has to be 4. Shit. This is why I said it out loud. 4 1. No. 4 1 3 2. Was that it? Pretty sure. If I was wrong, I'm sure I'll be corrected. Oh, I'm so stupid. Love your freewheeling whiskey words. This is just me. I can't help it. Bosoms. Number 2 had great bosoms and nice legs. But I don't know. Just terrible. Just bad. Hey, the Rock Gut Review's up in the house. Rock Gut Review reviews bad whiskeys. I want to send the Rock Gut Review a sample. So, Rock Gut Review, would you please send me a message on Instagrams? Because I would like to send you some Wadeland Ranch for you to taste and throw up. You'd love it. 28 people in here. The best. 4132. Correct. Dan Tate is pretty much amazing and then Dramhound also right there with it, which is good. Never had Granddad 114? Dude. Anthony Markin. Oh, it's not Markets. Anthony Macroniotis. Dude, get Old Granddad 114. It's like $30, and it's $30 max. I've seen it for $32, and I told them that's $2 too much. I've also seen it as low as $21.99. Actually, that's a lie. I got some on clearance for $15 each, so amazing. But hands down, best value bourbon in the world for show. And I don't lie about this stuff. Why would I lie? I look like a liar, but I'm not. I'm a fibber. I'm a little bit of a fibber, but I wouldn't go as far as to fib about that. It's pretty important that I tell you things that I know for sure, and that's something I know for sure, which is, Granddad 114 is the best for $30. That was a mouthful. You got the last name. Good job. Haha. One time. I'll screw it up from now on. But I cannot look at your last name without announcing you as a starting small forward for the Chicago Bulls. Drinking Irish? Are you allowed to watch the stream? Heck yeah. What kind of Irish whiskey are you drinking? I've only had a few different Irish whiskeys. I've had regular Jameson. I know this is going to sound very piss poor because I just have not gotten into it. But I've had Jameson. I've had both Jameson Caskmates, and that's a lie. I've only had the IPA one, which I enjoyed. And I don't like beer, so too much information, but yeah, it was good. And I've also tried and reviewed and retired Proper 12. Other than that, though, no Irish whiskey experience on my part. And this is my last place, which is funny because I enjoy it now that I've drank it. If I had to guess, and this is me being a practitioner about guessing, is that number 2, I'm guessing, is J.W. Dant. It was a fresh crack and a neck pour. And I couldn't get any flavors or aromas off of it until I went back to it. I'm just guessing I had to get some air. But it was pretty good. I do not remember what it is. And yeah, I don't know. Whatever, we'll figure it out. You can't get Old Granddad 114 in Ohio? Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's 4 syllables, and that means I mean it. You are being not treated very well by whoever made that decision. So next time I drive to Ohio, I'm going to drop a whole pallet off on the side of the road, which isn't true because number one, that's expensive. Number two, it's a dumb idea. Bushmills Red Bush, pretty basic. Andrew Spirell, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, one of my best friends, Jason, is getting a fighting cock tattoo on his chest. And we call him Red Bush and Firebush. It's because he's a redhead, redder than me. So that's funny that you're drinking that. Just kind of funny. The Stout Caskmate is the best one. I've heard that, and I want to try it, but I've only tried the IPA one in the sample, the little sample bottles. If I found a stout one in a sample bottle, I'd get one of those. Because, let's face it, it's 80 proof, and it's like, after tax, like $35 or more. So, I can't pull the trigger on it because there's so much other things I want to buy. So, I'm keeping out hope that I'll find the little sample of the stout one. 30 people up in here. 30 people. I love all of you. You're all great. Coffee Chat. Coffee Chat is in here. Coffee Chat. I love your shit. I love your... Every morning, I love you. Thank you for all you do with the caffeine. Much needed. Jason Coates says on his chest, that's a missed opportunity. Why is it? Oh, because he should get the fighting cock on his wiener, you're saying. I'll run it by him. It'll be harder to live stream it, but I'll run it by him. Oh my gosh. That would be painful. And we have to find a pretty talented tattoo artist to tattoo something that small. Really precision, accuracy to get that kind of detail on something so tiny. If you haven't subscribed to ADHD Whiskey channel, go do it after the stream is over. Tramhound, thank you, dude. That's very nice. I appreciate that. And yeah, I would love to hit that 1,000 subs before I die of a heart attack, which could be any day. Let's face it. Look at me. It could be at any point. We all know this is going to happen. Actually, no, I forgot. We're doing the weight loss thing. So I will lose the weight so I will not die. But until then, I might die from a heart attack. We don't want that. So I don't remember where I was going with that. Oh yeah, subscribe? Because that makes sense. Can't get fighting cock in Ohio either? Ohio can go. What the heck? Ohio has Weller. Okay. Number one. Oh, son of a bitch. I wish I wouldn't have... I don't care. I know I said I was sticking to my original whatever. And number 4 is the best. But number 1 is not good. This tastes like pure sawdust. I do not like it, Sam. I liked number 2 much better than this. And I know that number 2 is the letter D, but I don't know what letter D is off the top of my head. So I'm changing my order, and I don't care. It's my channel. I'll do what I want. Suck it up and live with it. 31 in the chat. I love you all. Number 1 has fallen to last place because number 1 is certainly Evan Williams, because Evan Williams is the devil, not him personally, but the bourbon they named after him and which they bottled and bond. Not a fan. As a matter of fact, I will not drink the rest of you. I probably will. Back to number 3. Oh, man, crisp coming through with the hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, dude. Let's see here. I can't believe you can't get Fighting Cock in Ohio or Old Granddad 114. Those are the 2 best budget bourbons you can buy. As a matter of fact, Fighting Cock is like $19, $18 in that range, 103 proof, and kicks the ass of Evan Williams bottled and bond. And I will stand by that. You should be able to get that in Ohio. Just saying. Jameson Black Barrel. I've seen that on the shelf. I don't know what it's all about, though. Should probably do a little research on the old Irish whiskeys. Dramhound just repeated 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm changing it. I'm sorry I have to change it. It's, as of right now, 4, 3. Wait a minute. Gosh dang it. Which one did I not like? Number 1. Wow. 4, 3, 2. Okay, you corrected me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Which is really weird that I liked him in order like that, maybe. Three is good. Oranges. A little bit of cake. Maybe a little bit of cake frosting. Definite spices. Definite pepper. Black pepper. Not to be confused with red pepper because they're different colors. They're all pretty similar except 4 and 1. 4 was a standout delicious. 1 was a standout Evan Williams Bottles and Bond. Chris Valencia says, fighting for just made the list on it. What? I can't read that. Too drunk. Not drunk though, but can't read it. Fighting for just made the list on it. I don't know. Yeah, so the other bottle and bond bourbons that will be in the second round, actually kind of interesting because I'm a rebel and they're not all bottled and bonds. Round number 2 looks like 1792 bottled and bond, very old Barton 100 proof, which used to be a bottled and bond, but it's no longer a bottled and bond, but it's in the competition because guess what? It's in the price range of the bottled and bonds, and it's 100 proof, and who cares if it's not a bottled and bond? If it's good, it's good. Also, Old Bardstown bottled and bond, and Old Forester 100 proof. It's not bottled and bond, but get over it. Sorry. It's 100 proof, and it's $25. So it falls in the range of acceptability, for what I say. Fighting Cock just made my list. Bad type. Dude, honestly, Fighting Cock is a great 103 proof. It's good. I blinded Fighting Cock versus Wild Turkey 1-on-1 a few times, and I'll get some shit for this, but I preferred Fighting Cock. I said it. I mean, I love Wild Turkey 1-on-1. Don't get me wrong, but in the blind tasting, Fighting Cock won, and it happened that way, and it's really cheap. That's good. I enjoy it. Number 3 is good. Now, this was what I thought was my favorite before. Number 4. So we have a bottled and bond-ish blind. Well, yeah, tonight is strictly bottled and bond. Strictly. These are all bottled and bonds tonight. The next round, there are a couple that aren't bottled and bonds, but they are 100 proof, and they're in the same price range of bottled and bonds. So realistically, they either are aged for less than 4 years, or they just aren't classified as bottled and bonds, or they weren't aged in warehouses under strict government supervision. I think those are the only 3 things that could possibly blah, blah, blah. You know? Gotta get the Fat 3 Swallows powers. But good is absolutely solid. I don't know what you're talking about. I should probably not just read random comments before I read them in my head. Reading in my head is hard though, because it just comes out of my mouth. 100 proof off. Kind of. Doesn't sound as good though. Oh, the 3 Swallow is amazing. Prefer to Green Spot. You guys are still talking about Irish whiskeys? I think, is Green Spot Irish? I think so. Pretty sure. I wish I had unlimited funds. Unlimited amounts of money. So I could just buy whiskey. Just buy it all the time. Ooh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. Just like the first time I took a sip of number 4, I said 4 is the best. And then it immediately was the best again. The problem is I have a hard time picking out tasting notes from it. It's probably because it's more complex and it's changing a little bit. But it's a flavor bomb, and it has a great finish and a great mouth coating. So I say 4. Okay, I drank all of number 2, so whoops. I guess we have to go in order then. 4, 3, 2, 1 in that order. So let's see what number 1 is, shall we? Number 1, the one I disliked the most. You can tell because there's a bunch left in here. Yeah, which tastes like peanuts, sawdust, and yuckiness, is letter C. And letter C belongs to Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. Friggin' called it, friggin' hated it, friggin' nope. The nose is acceptable. It's kind of a good nose. I enjoyed smelling it. The initial taste is okay, and then it turns into dried peanut sawdust, and it finishes drier than... Not gonna say that. finish drier than a dryer for clothes. Boom. Because I edited it myself. Hey, Juliet Miranda. What's up, girl? Yeah, I don't have 1,000 subs at all. I don't have 1,000. It's probably because I'm fat. Let's just face it. People don't like me because I'm fat. That's a joke and a lie. I'm kidding. Totally kidding. But yeah, so last place was Evan Williams Bottles and Bond. Thank goodness, because I dislike the flavor profile. Maybe I just got a bad bottle, but I guess we'll never know because I'll never buy another bottle ever again, ever. Third place was number 2. Number 2 was D for dog, or Dwight, or Dingleberry, or Diplomatic, or Dish Rag, Dunder Mifflin, Delightful. And it was that delightful. It came in third place. Is JW Dan. Number 2. Hey, I called that also. I did call that. I said that number 2 felt like a neck pour. And it felt like it opened up. And when I drank it again, I enjoyed it more. Which is why I switched number 1 and number 2. Boom. JW Dan. Third place. I'm not going to write it off, though, as a bad... The second time out, it tasted good. It tasted good. Jason Coates says, it just takes time. You'll get there. Heck yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And honestly, my channel's growing faster than I thought it would. I'm just happy that people watch and people comment. People leave really nice comments for somebody who's so not that, like, I don't know. I expected more people to be like, dude, you're not something I want to watch. And you're huge. But nobody said that yet, so I'm anticipating it. And I've already prepared a written statement. My toilet's running right now if you can't hear it. Should shut off in a few seconds. I'm staying at an Airbnb, so don't care. But kind of care, because it's wasting water. Environment, whatever. So, second place was number 3. And 3 is delicious, but it's no number 4. What do I have left? Oh, it came down to this. It came down to JTS Brown versus Early Times. All right. There's a couple local people. A couple people in my local whiskey group. And they said, I posted this picture of all of my bottle and bonds on Instagram. And Sean from the Bourbon Junkies said, Early Times is the best. And then my other friend Chris said, JTS Brown all day. And I put them together in this flight for this reason, because for them. Well, guess what? Number 3 came in second place. That means number 4 came in first place. Where's 4? Here's 4. Dude, Scary Peeper, I won't change. Honestly, I can't. That's good. I can't change. Like, literally, if somebody was like, listen, if you do this, this, and this, just make some changes to yourself and you'll grow way more rapidly. I couldn't do it. This is who I am. This is what you get. And live stream version is a little bit more raw than edited version, but this is it. This is who you get. William Davlar would like to know the written statement. That is the flapper or the fill valve causing it to run. I'm guessing it is the fill valve because it's not running all the time. It's running every like hour or so, maybe 2 hours. Probably the fill valve. You bring a comedy edge to which is refreshing. The whole community is great. Really enjoy what you do. Dude, thanks, Anthony. It's honestly, if I shot a video about anything, it just would be the same shit. But it's whiskey, and I love whiskey. So, I mean, I could be sitting here smelling candles, and that would be the same stuff. This candle smells like Grandma's house. When you open her underwear drawer, that's probably what that would sound like. Back to business. Alistair Overeem says, the one time Sean is right. Well, we'll find out, Shelby. Well, let's figure it out. Number 4 was my favorite, and it was my favorite immediately. Number 4 is letter A. And letter A is Early Times Bottled and Bond. Sean was right, but I still don't like him. Sean can look into the sun and be blinded for all I care. But he was right. Early Times is the best. ADHD Candles would be a great channel. Chris says, it's the flapper. You have a bad flapper, which causes the fill valve to refill back to the level. Of course, it's the flapper because I said it was the fill valve. I'm not at all remotely. Whatever I say, the answer is the opposite. That's how it works. Always. +1 for fill valve. I think we should all take a vote and then have a live stream. Hashtag Team Sean? Hashtag what? No, I love Sean. He's the best. I'm actually going to see him next weekend. And we will share some drinks. But, so the winners in... not the winners, because there was not one, there's not multiple. Early Times Bottled and Bond came in first place. Congratulations, you're moving on to the finals, to the finale. Ta-da. Second place, JTS Brown. Still good, I really enjoyed it. Third place, JW Dant. Was a neck pour and a fresh crack, has potential. Fourth place, last place, tasted like sawdust, and the sawdust that they put on vomit is Evan Williams Bottled and Bond, because don't ever buy it, and never ever. I said I didn't like it. People were like, I'm not quite sure if that's guess what? Fourth place out of 4. So mathematically, not very good. Just saying, not very good. Is Bourbon Sane in the house? Oh my gosh. No, Chris, dude. Chris, thank you for champing it out so long. Champing it out so long. I don't think those words have ever been said. Thanks for champing it out so long. No, thanks for like live streaming as long as you did. I had 2 toddlers who would not go to sleep. They were like, hey, is it true that you want to do something tonight, Dad? You want to do something? You want it to be quiet? Oh, cool. Guess what? We're not going to go to sleep. Ever. So you streaming as long as you did actually kept people around long enough for me to get started. I actually started at like 11:20, which was way later than I thought. So I can't believe you're still awake, though. You drank a lot from what I saw. 31 people still here. I think we should do something else. Right? Right. I got this. America. Put that number 4. Fucked that up. That was not good. See, what happened was I had this in the left hand, and I've never done this left hand. That was bad. This is what I'm good at. Apparently, this is really bad. Oh my gosh. My pee-pee's wet. Except for this time, really wet. Well, sorry. Oh, wow. Try to get cute. Moving along. Just for entertainment purposes only. That was terrible. I am soaking wet. This is a Russell single barrel from Warehouse Liquors in Chicago, Illinois. Warehouse CNF floor 5242. CNF. My crotch is soaked. Oh my goodness. Trying to not let that bother me, but not good. Just woke up my daughter laughing so hard at that long pour, dude. I got so used to being good at it from this way, and then I went opposite. Bad news. Ooh, this smells nice. This smells way better than the bottled and bonds. Soaking wet. I feel terribly wet. That was bad. Your Airbnb is going to love that chair. Dude, it didn't land on... The America bourbon landed on the chair because the cork just came out. This landed all on my private parts. Well, after it soaked through. Wow. But yeah, this is definitely dark cherries. Dark cherries, brown sugar, dark cherries. A little bit of licorice, like an Australian red licorice. That is good. The only other things I've compared this to, I actually compared it to a Bell Mead cask strength, and I like the Bell Mead a lot more, but after having just those 4 bottled and bonds, this is obviously way better. I enjoy it a lot. Very nice. Actually, that's the first and only single barrel Russells I've purchased. It's my first bottle, and it's good. It's nothing. It's not going to blow my. It doesn't blow my mind, but it's really good. I like it. Of course. I said I liked it 1,000 times. Your floor lamp worked in a light store. That very lamp